What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's story time. It's story time with Uncle Scotty. Hey, that's our new song. What do you think about it? Is it nice? We also have our own mugs. Hydration's important. So good. Hey everybody. How you feeling out there? Yeah? I know, me too. Washing your hands? Me too. Feels nice. So fresh, so clean, so fresh, so clean. So fresh, so clean, so fresh, so clean. Well, you may recall last time we saw with our glasses that the peach had gotten very, very large. Large as a small house, which is pretty big if you think about it. Think of the smallest house you've ever been in. Got it? Think of the biggest peach you've ever seen. Okay. Now imagine that that peach was the size of that house. Yeah, I know. So now Aunt Spiker has some sort of evil plan. Meanwhile, Aunt Sponge, very hungry, as always, hashtag on brand. She's not allowed to eat the peach yet. Let's see what Aunt Spiker is trying to pull as we continue our reading of James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. Chapter 8. The news that a peach almost as big as a house had suddenly appeared in someone's garden spread like wildfire across the countryside. And the next day, a stream of people came scrambling up that steep hill to gaze upon this marvel. Marvel, that's a funny word. Marvel. Marvel. Marvel is something to look at, something fantastic to take in. You may have heard of this from comic books, right? But yeah, something to marvel at is like, wow, wow. Sometimes you can say, wow, Mom. Okay, marvel. Quickly, Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker called in carpenters and had them build a strong fence around the peach to save it from the crowd. And at the same time, these two crafty women stationed themselves at the front gate with a large bunch of tickets and started charging everyone for coming in. Roll up! Roll up! Aunt Spiker yelled. Only 1 shilling to see the giant peach. Now, remember they live near London, in Britain, in England? So their money there is called shillings, but maybe we'll say it's like $1. Only $1 to see the giant peach. Half price for children under 6 weeks old, Aunt Sponge shouted. Now, not to give a ton of commentary here, but Aunt Sponge just said it's half price for children under 6 weeks old. 6 weeks old is like a baby, like a brand new baby. Usually, if you're 6 years old, you get half price. They try to take advantage of the people. So nobody's free. If you're a newborn baby, you get in for half price. Not a good deal to see a piece of extraordinary large fruit, in my opinion. But I don't want to judge these people coming across the countryside to see this peach. Anyway, half price for children under 6 weeks old, Aunt Sponge shouted. One at a time, please. Don't push, don't push. You're all going to get in. Hey, you, come back here. You haven't paid. You can see them. See, there's boo, Aunt Sponge. Boo, Aunt Spiker. And all the people trying to get in, they're taking money from these people. Meanwhile, we hear about these helicopters above. There's the fence that they built, trying to see that peach. By lunchtime, the whole place was a seething mass of men, women, and children, all pushing and shoving to get a glimpse of this miraculous fruit. Helicopters were landing like wasps all over the hill, and out of them poured swarms of newspaper reporters, cameramen, and men from television companies. It'll cost you double to bring in a camera, Aunt Spiker shouted. All right, they answered. We don't care. All the money came rolling into the pockets of the two greedy ants. But while all this excitement was going on outside, poor James was forced to stay locked in his bedroom, peeping through the bars of his window at the crowds below. This disgusting little brute will only get in everyone's way if we let him wander about, Aunt Spiker had said earlier that morning. Oh, please, he had begged. I haven't met any other children for years and years, and there are going to be lots of them down there for me to play with. And perhaps I could help you with the tickets. Cut it out, Aunt Sponge had snapped. Your Aunt Spiker and I are about to become millionaires, and the last thing we want is the likes of you messing things up and getting in the way. Later, when the evening of the first day came and the people had all gone home, the ants unlocked James's door and ordered him to go outside and pick up all the banana skins and orange peel and bits of paper that the crowd had left behind. "Could I please have something to eat first?" he asked. I haven't had a thing all day." "No!" they shouted, kicking him out of the door. "We're too busy to make food. We are counting our money." But it's dark," cried James. "Get out!" they yelled. "And stay out until you've cleaned up all the mess." The door slammed. The key turned in the lock. Shall we go on? Chapter 9. Hungry and trembling, James stood alone out in the open, wondering what to do. The night was all around him now, and high overhead a wild white moon was riding in the sky. There was not a sound, not a movement anywhere. Most people, and especially small children, are often quite scared of being out of doors alone in the moonlight. Everything is so deadly quiet, and the shadows are so long and black, and they keep turning into strange shapes that seem to move as you look at them, and the slightest little snap of a twig makes you jump. James felt exactly like that now. He stared straight ahead with large, frightened eyes, hardly daring to breathe. Not far away, in the middle of the garden, he could see the giant peach towering over everything else. Surely it was even bigger tonight than it ever was before. And what a dazzling sight it was! The moonlight was shining and glinting on its great curving sides, turning them to crystal and silver. It looked like a tremendous silver ball lying there in the grass, silent, mysterious, wonderful. And then, all at once, little shivers of excitement started running over the skin on James's back. Something else, he told himself. Something stranger than ever this time is about to happen to me again soon. He was sure of it. He could feel it coming. He looked around him, wondering what on earth it was going to be. The garden lay soft and silver in the moonlight. The grass was wet with dew, and a million dewdrops were sparkling and twinkling like diamonds around his feet. And now suddenly, the whole place, the whole garden, seemed to be alive with magic. Almost without knowing what he was doing, as though drawn by some powerful magnet, James Henry Trotter started walking slowly towards the giant peach. He climbed over the fence that surrounded it and stood directly beneath it, staring up at its great bulging sides. He put out a hand and touched it gently with the tip of one finger. It felt soft and warm and slightly furry, like the skin of a baby mouse. He moved a step closer and rubbed his cheek lightly against the soft skin. And then suddenly, while he was doing this, he happened to notice that right beside him and below him, close to the ground, there was a hole in the side of the peach. And we'll find out what happens next time. One last visual for you. Here's a picture. This is James. This is a giant peach. This is James. This is a giant peach. This picture is of James and the giant peach all at once. I can't wait to find out what's in this hole, what's happening, what's going on. Who knows? Thank you again for watching. Feel free to subscribe, leave comments, email me, let me know what's up. I'm really enjoying myself. I hope you are too. I also hope that you are washing your hands every opportunity you can, because water is important, whether it be from your own mug or possibly coming out the faucet for 20 seconds with some soap. Who knows? Okay, bye.